Oh, there's a buffalo. Oh, there's a buffalo.
Oh, Lala, look at that one, Dudu. What the? Omar. Hey, Omar. Oh my God, they're so sweet.
Yeah, you want to feed them?
These salad deers, you'll notice they're all spiked. They're most of our yearlings. Right now, they're kind of deciding where they want to hang out because all the females are down in the small woods, which we're going to see here in a minute, and they're having their new babies. And the males,
why there are flies on them?
all that, so they kind of separate
bugging
over the air. They usually are as far away as they can. The female on my last tour were down in the woods. And then the males are over there, and these guys are just trying to figure out if they want to still hang out with mom or go with the guys. So they're a little lost. We'll talk about them a little bit more when we find their friends. Over on the right-hand side of the bus, we also have a llama. We'll talk about them a little bit more in just a minute. But I want to talk to you about the Scottish Highlanders right now. That is Ginger and Babe. They're from Scotland. There they use them for their meat and their milk. Here, I was told that we don't like it that much, so we don't use that. But another lady on one of my other buses today told me that's not true anymore, that it's starting to become a thing. More people are eating it, so you get an opportunity to try it. I want to tell you not to like it. Yep. So over here, when they're born real big and fluffy. They look like a great big teddy bear.
Because you like the animals, man?
Miniature cows on if you're
Is it because you like the animals?
Miniature cows, they look a lot like that when they're born. But then once they get older, they're like this. Here in the United States, we fluff up that fur, we braid it and curl it, and we use them as show animals. So because of the bangs in the front of their eyes, they've been nicknamed the hippie cows.
You can't do that. Hippie cow.
We do have llamas here, but I know there's a big batch of them right down around the corner when we go that they'll all come up on both sides of the bus, so we'll talk about them down there too.
I think it's going to rain.
In fact, I'll go ahead and pull forward because I think they'll like really get up in your business, the ones that we have down there. We're going to go ahead and pull forward. Alright guys, I was told it wasn't supposed to rain today, and I don't think it's going to, but it's looking a little gray, so I just want to let you know on if it rains, we're going to get wet.
How swimming than underwater. Maybe can I bus can go on the road? Making it go on the road. Making it go on the road. Well, it's kind of like that.
Oh, look,
that's.
peering over the side. You gotta look.
This batch has been a little more lively today. There they are. They're already up. Some of them up to the bus.
Wow.
We don't have any carrots.
We're in the forest.
Alright, our llamas are cousins to the alpaca and the camels. We have both of those up near the petting zoo. If you're already up there today, you may have seen them. They are used for their wool, but because of their attitude, they're not so good for that. They like the alpacas a little bit better these days because they're a little more domesticated. So the alpacas are also used as pack animals. They can haul up to 75 pounds on their back. But they have quite an attitude, and a lot of times they'll just lay down and hiss. Who's heard that llamas spit? Yeah, did anyone ever get spit on by a llama? Spat on by a llama? I'm glad to see this hand go back down. Because it's a little good news and bad news. They can't spit because they don't have salivary glands. What they do is regurgitate from one of their 3 stomachs, and they can projectile vomit up to 6 feet. They'll lay back their ears and they aim for the eye. So if they want to share your carrots, it's up to you, but I would probably share. You'll notice their top lip is actually split, and when they take the food from your hands, it actually feels like little soft fingertips taking that food from your hands.
Those are cute animals. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben.
Yes.
The wild animals, Ben, that they were not people, Ben. Why they were born that way, Ben?
They're animals.
Why they were born, Ben?
Yeah.
Why they were born
And
that
when we
way?
pull forward a little bit, you see there's a few more llamas up here. They actually have our newest llama baby. But I wasn't sure they were going to walk over me, so I thought these guys would come visit.
Oh my God, Dia, your elbow's in your head. Hey, you need to kiss the boob and you just pause me. Right here. It really hurts. elbows are made of like rocks. Oh man, and my gotta be nice.
See how muddy they are. They've been hanging down in that puddle down there all day today. So they're all muddy about up to here on just about all of them.
But look over there right now. So why are we talking about leopards?
Baby deer.
They're so cute. Look at them wiggling their little ears. Oh my god, they're so cute.
There's so many deers. There's so many.
Oh my gosh, Thea.
Can you
Oh
see
my
them?
god, there's so many deers.
Okay. Mama, you're blocking my way.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we have the rest of the European fallow deer females that I wanted to share with you. And you'll notice they do have quite a few babies. All those babies are about 5 weeks old or less. I saw one today that looked like it may have just been born today. She was up around the corner. If I see her, I'll point her out. But they kind of move quite a bit. They like to hang out down here. The babies probably won't eat your food. That's why I brought up how old they are. You'll notice they're white, they're tan, some are brown, some are almost black, some have spots, some have stripes, some have neither, some have both. Whatever color they're born, that's the color they'll remain throughout their lifetime. So all the ones you see out there were kind of conditioned to thinking they're fawns. Just because they have spots doesn't mean they're fawns. So just these little ones here really are fawns, but all the rest of them out there, I guess what I'm saying is the fawns won't necessarily be the only ones with spots. But whatever color they're born is what color they'll be for the rest of their lives. Does anyone see any out there that just don't look like the rest? We're gonna play our matching game. Does anyone look a little different? You got a clue. There, it is white. The one
I see a
I'm looking
lamb
for.
or something out there. I'm like,
Kind of looking at you right now. Now it's unfortunate that she's laying near one of the big ones, but you'll see the one closest to us here behind this little black fawn or little dark brown fawn. That's actually a baby elk.
where?
Now her mom is kind of lazy. She'll bring her down here and drop her with the fallow deer and let them babysit all day long. Then she comes back, and whenever she's ready to be a mama again, she'll come down and feed her baby and take care of him. But it's kind of smart, you know, more eyes, more ears, and if this pack moves to another spot, telling you that baby's going to go right with them. But that is a little baby elk. Now, we didn't talk about the leucistic animals out here right now. That baby is actually leucistic. We have a lot of leucistic animals here simply because our breeding pool is a little bit smaller. Of course, if you got one leucistic animal, there's more chances of having more. But her mom is leucistic and her papa was leucistic because last year and the year before, our dominant elk was leucistic. And leucistic is similar to albino, where albino would be no pigmentation, eyes are pink, susceptible to more diseases. Leucistic is just that, the pigmentation in their fur. And if you're up close and personal to that little elk, you would see that its eyes are kind of smoky, cloudy, blue or gray, not the pink that you would see in the albino. But that's one of my favorite creatures out here. I love the babies, if you haven't noticed that already. They're my favorite.
I mean, one of them looks like a lamb.
They are.
Can I
You
just
know,
imagine
when they wiggle their
that
ears,
one like right.
when they're laying down,
Is that
and
not a
lands,
lamb?
it just kind of looks like butterflies.
I need to go back to kindergarten.
Especially when they were babies, when they're first born, that's all you can see. When they're up there in the high grass,
We're
that's
gonna
why
go back to school.
we do not receive any government funding, which means we depend solely on your visits and your patronage here at the park. So I personally, along with Lake Tobias, would like to thank you for coming out and visiting with us today.
Oh, look down there, too.
Wow.
Way down there at the bottom of the hill. Big.
So many of them.
Alrighty, here we have our male fallow deer. Looks like a lot of them are taking a nap. You'll notice their coloration is
No, no one's
exactly
over
like the
here.
females down there, white to tan to black. to
No,
almost
please, Jaden.
spotted and striped. And you'll notice that they are in velvet. See how fuzzy their antlers look, guys? They're in the process of growing back. Those antlers are different than what you're used to seeing on the white-tailed deer, as in they don't have a pointed antler, they have a palmated antler, which, like this one up here, if you were using this as a trophy antler, they do not count the points. What they count is the width of the palm. Trophy antler, the width would be 9 inches across, so as you can tell, this is by no means a trophy. However, when you get off the bus today, I'm told if you touch this antler, or any antler like this, it'll be treated with good luck. So when you get off the bus today, I'll give you all a little bit of luck to take with you for the rest of the party.
Oh, man.
But there is our bachelor herd of European fallow deer. I'm going to pull forward a little bit further because I think you'll want to get a better view of those Asian water buffalo as well. But that tree's probably in most of your way. I'll go ahead. They do look like hippopotamus. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. I think you'll be able to see them better if we pull a little further, folks.
Yeah.
The highest point of Lake Tobias, and Parents by far the best view.
Look. More stuff to look at.
Alright.
Well, she'll tell us. I don't know what it's called.
Alright, I stopped here because there were eland, but I see there's more down there as well. But we'll talk about the eland over here. They are the world's largest antelope. These are the babies that are new this season. And they're chasing the poor little baby here. Help me keep an eye on this. This is our little elk baby. He's the new, or she, yeah, he's the newest. He's only 2 weeks old. And his mama isn't such a great mama. She's not always good at chasing people around, so he tends to hide and he'll try to run under the bus. So while he's running around, if you all can help me keep an eye on him. Anyway, the elands are the largest antelope in the world. Anyone who's seen The Lion King, I think maybe a few on here, they're the antelopes presented at the beginning of that cartoon, so they call them our movie stars. They have those nice little stripes on their side that helps them to hide in the grass. They're the largest antelope in the world. They have a little extra cartilage in their leg that allows them to jump 6 feet in the air from a standstill. So they could jump over this bus really easily if they wanted to. Nope. Now, unfortunately, I know you're probably all looking for them to climb off the bus, and a couple of them back like molars, and they're made out of the same material. They're made out of ivory, like it's an elephant tusk or a walrus tusk.
Christine.
So this female and this male, of course, are leucistic, like I explained with the other deer. They lack the pigmentation. They don't have the pink eyes. The males, when they're full grown, get to be 5 feet at the shoulder.